Howdy folks, Bluesboy Jag here. Cuatro, Cinco, cigar box guitar. 3 strings. I've made a ton of this particular model over the years, and it's a really cool box. I love the design on the front. It just looks kind of sports car-ish or something. I don't know, it just looks really cool. And I have a single coil pickup in here. Done this a million times. Those 3 screws are the pull pieces of the pickup, so the pickup is embedded in the box so you don't disturb the cool artwork on the front. That's the bridge, the bolt, right there. It's angled because it's compensated in order to be in tune all the way up the neck. It's normal. It's not a defect. Those strings are wrapped around the screws. I get a lot of questions about this. People say, does it stay in tune? Strings are wrapped around screws? Not so sure. And that's kind of what I thought when I first started making these in 2005. I was like, yeah, how am I gonna make sure these strings stay in tune when I attach them to the box? And I thought, you know, I think I'll just try this and see if it works. And it worked great. When you put new strings on, you simply wrap them through the ferrule, and then you tighten them up on this end, run them through the tuners, tighten them, and then you tune it, and then you yank on them, and you stretch them. I mean, you stretch them. I mean, you stretch them. You really stretch them like that. And then you tune it again, and then you stretch them, and then you tune it again, and then you stretch them, and then you tune it again. And it doesn't take but about 30 seconds, maybe even 15 seconds. You got to tighten that quote unquote knot on the end there, which means you got to pull those strings tight, tune it up, pull them tight again, tune them up again, pull them tight again, tune them up again, pull them tight again, 4 or 5 times. Once you get used to it, 30 seconds maybe tops, piece of cake, easy. And they stay in tune. I mean, they stay. Did I say they stay in tune? They stay in tune. 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 You get the idea. They don't slip. Red oak neck, as always, since 2005. Fret markers, as always. Signed and numbered. That little L bracket right there allows you to tighten the neck so it doesn't wobble. And it also allows you to bring the strings down or up. So if you tighten this screw that goes into the neck a little bit, a little tiny bit, maybe 1/8 of a turn, just a tiny bit, that will pull the strings down, or pull the neck down, I should say, and that means the strings stay up, so that raises your strings. So you tighten it, raises your strings. You loosen it just a tiny bit, and the strings will come down. So if you want to play fretted style, you want the strings probably pretty close. To each his own, as I say. If you play slide, you probably want them a little bit higher. To each his own, I say. Some people like them low and play slide, like Derek Trucks. Some people like them high to play slide, like me. It's all up to you, folks. You have total control. Blah-de-de-blah-de-de-blah. I put a ton of lacquer on the necks here. Nice and shiny. Can you see the shine? Oh, it's beautiful. Don't look at it. It's still sustaining. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. It's still, you can't even look at it. It's still sustaining. It goes to 11. 3 string. So, y'all are going, play the damn thing. What's it sound like? Okay, here we go. Helps if you're in tune. Pickup. Slide. tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of web pages that oh, I'm sorry, you can't see me. Maybe I should start the video all over again. Okay, I already said that. Lots of web pages about how to play cigar box guitar, how to tune them, how to play open tune, how to play slide, how to tune it for slide, how to tune it open, how to tune it not open. You can use any variation of strings. This one happens to be an A string, a D string, and a G string. The A is tuned to A, normal, just like any Western tuned guitar. The D string is not tuned to D, it's tuned up to E. So full step up to E. The G string is not tuned to G, it's tuned up to A. So you have A, E, A, power chord, A chord, open A. Blah-diddy-blah-diddy-blah. But you can tune it natural, you can tune it minor, you can tune it down to G with heavier strings, you can tune it even lower than that with lighter strings. I mean, it's the sky's the limit. I have probably 30, 40, 50 web pages on my site telling you how to tune it and all the chords you can use, and it's just never ending. It's just, I mean, it's just never ending. I mean, it's just, wait, I already said that. You can go a lifetime and experiment with tunings on these things and learning different styles of songs. The sky's the limit. You don't only have to play slide and blues on these. A lot of people play country on these. A lot of people play folk on these. A lot of people play bluegrass on these. A lot of people play metal and hard rock and pop and all this dance music. Every kind of music you could ever imagine that you could play on any other instrument like a piano. I mean, you can play all sorts of different styles. You're not limited to just jazz on a piano, or pop on a piano, or disco on a piano, or rock and roll on a piano, or blues on a piano, or those same styles on a regular guitar. So you're not limited on a CBG either. A lot of people do play them for blues because it lends itself very easily to that. However, it also lends itself just as easily to every other style of music. So don't get it into your head that you can only play blues, cigar box guitar, and I don't like blues because it's downer music. Thanks again for your support. We'll see you later.